What's up, guys?
Here's Johnny
Here with another video.
We're back at it again with another episode of Ark Small Tribes Fjordur. In the previous episode, we set out to wipe a bunch of the smaller tribes that were starting to build up, and today we're going to get into the biggest, most profitable raid that we've had so far in this series. Hope you guys enjoy the video. So the last week or two leading up to this recording, a bunch of crazy crap was happening on our server. The so-called Alpha tribe that lived in Lab Cave ended up getting insided and losing all their loot to the tribe that would then claim Lab for themselves. And not even a week later, the insiding tribe then got insided as well from the Lab Cave. So 2 insides occurred on the Lab Cave within a week. So then I randomly received a message on Discord from a guy that said, "Hey, we insided Lab Cave. We're the Alpha now. Are you with us or against us?" So I was like, okay. Then I proceeded to scout around the server because I found out that their tribe name was actually Cold Milk, and they did not claim Lab Cave. They only claimed the loot of Lab Cave. So I did end up finding them, and they were in this small little snow cave. You see this one in a lot of little videos. It's a little starter location at best. So we found them there, and apparently this tribe was full of little kids, and they were super toxic and super bossy, and they were like threatening us and stuff like that. So we were kind of annoyed with them, didn't really care to have them on the server, of course. So when we found them in this little crappy starter cave, and also noticed that they were offline for a few hours, we were like, okay, let's get these rats off of our server. So we started to move forward with our plan to wipe this so-called Alpha tribe. Hope you enjoy watching some insiders get what they deserve.
like I do right now. Don't say you're on the run to the other side, my love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
So when it comes to loot on a closed server, this raid was insanely juicy. You gotta remember that you're not able to transfer the OPBPs and flak, so what you can expect is like 600 to 800 Jura flak, and that's pretty good for Fjordur right now. So we got a ton of that. We also just about doubled all of our tames. We doubled our Ellie, because there was probably around 2.5 Ellie in the space, and there was a ton of resources, a ton of ARB, a ton of eggs to raise that were better than our current lines, and really in about 3 hours, we doubled the loot of our entire tribe. So most of this loot was actually taken from the Alpha tribe from these insiders. So that's why such a crappy little base was so juicy. So these guys clearly weren't the Alpha tribe, but I didn't mind taking their loot. Nothing like wiping a bunch of toxic kids and insiders. So here's a look at a small fraction of the loot we got. So it took us quite some time to organize all the loot, but from this point on, our tribe would be pretty set going into the future. Even though we got a ton of element from the raid, we could really never have enough. We wanted to cap all our tech turrets with shards, and also put up more turrets around the outside of our base. So since the main element cave was still claimed, we had to grind really hard for it. And during the event, one of the best ways was to farm up the charge node cave, which has a bunch of element rocks, similar to what you see in Lunar on Gen 1. So on smalls during an event, you could get about 100 LE in 10 minutes. So that wasn't too bad, but it took a bit of a grind. So you just whip out a mining drill, and if you have a tech suit, it makes it a lot easier. And of course, you can just use your hawk to hawk everything back to base when you're done. After having obtained an incredible amount of loot from the raid, we had what we needed to extend our defenses. So we started beefing up our shanties on each side of the bridge, right in front of our cave. This was really a large area, and if we had the ability to block it off, we could have a good use of the space in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Stay tuned for a few more episodes as we wrap up this Fjordur series. I'll see you all in the next.